How many?
Neptune.
Okay, those are for Carol's birthday party later on. Yeah, that's great. No, but we didn't sing to her yet. Oh, sweet. We were gonna...
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and for just 15 cents a day, you can give me 15 cents a day. Oh God, you're by yourself? Please don't tell anyone I was here. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Neptune! Now that Pluto is out of the way, we're the last planet in the solar system. And that's kick-ass, right? Neptune.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Get ready, time for question. One.
To begin with, the castaway in the hat. If Dr. Seuss's Horton the Elephant ended up stranded on Elephant Island, what might he say to put a positive spin on his situation? An island's an island no matter how underground. An island's an island no matter how cold. Elephant Island is a mountainous island off the coast of Antarctica. So yeah, it's pretty cold. Probably too cold for elephants. And they probably have to rename the book Horton Hears a Polar Bear Trying to Kill Him. Next, the best pet is a shamed pet. So you've probably seen this internet meme, dog shaming, where dog owners take pictures of their sad-looking dogs next to handwritten notes about what they did wrong. I peed on my owner's pillow. Stuff like that. What note would you not see in a dog-shaming picture of Cujo? I trapped a woman and her child in a car. I killed a police officer. I killed an alcoholic neighbor. Or, I ate the little boy who owns me. In both the book and the movie, Cujo traps a woman and her child in their car and kills several people, including a neighbor and a police officer. But the entire family that owns him is actually out of town during his rampage. If you ask me, they're the ones who should have to pose for a shaming picture. We left town without properly caging our dog, and he murdered a bunch of innocent people. Hilarious.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
How about, there's a melanoma on that pigskin. Suppose you're at a University of Virginia or UVA football game, and the students start doing the wave. If the UVA students' wave acts like the sun's UVA waves, how will the wave look? The crowd will make many short ripples. The crowd will make a few longer ripples. The sun's UVA rays are referred to as long wave rays, while UVB rays are called short wave rays, and UVC rays are even shorter. The longer waves are what make UVA rays penetrate deeper into your skin and the earth. So that's why people who start the wave are always shirtless and covered in body paint, for protection. And here I thought they were just assholes. I call this one, it's not a tumor, but it is a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 phrases. For each one, tell me if it's a lesson from the book All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten, or one of the American Film Institute's top 100 movie quotes of all time. If it's a kindergarten lesson, press the left arrow. If it's a classic movie quote, press the right arrow. Alrighty then, here it comes. A boy's best friend is his mother. Clean up your own mess. Keep your friends close, but you're... Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Play fair. No wire hangers ever. After all, tomorrow is another day. You're king of the world.
Yeah. I remember all that stuff in kindergarten.
Okay, one more bonus question. Here we go. Movie quote or kindergarten lesson. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. You give up? It's both. Trick question.
Why would you make that?
Say hello to... How do you draw Carl's Jr.? Which of these restaurant chains' logos does not contain an image described by the restaurant name itself? Red Lobster's, the Cheesecake Factory's, Planet... No, I'll get this. There's a lobster in the Red Lobster logo, a planet in the Planet Hollywood logo, and a buffalo in the Buffalo Wild Wings logo. But there's nothing cheesecake or factory related depicted in the Cheesecake Factory logo. Which is why I never eat there. Is it a cheesecake restaurant? Is it a factory? How the heck am I supposed to know what I'm getting myself into? I think you're a little lost in space. But you won't be for much longer because you've just won this globe of Neptune. You can't tell one uninhabitable area of frozen methane from the next without it. This wrong answer of the game got you $4,000. Nice job. That'll bring an end to our first round. And you've got a decent score there. Don't screw it up. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Let's see what's in store. This one's called Epic Jail. Which of these Batman villains would most likely end up in the prison from Orange is the New Black? Penguin, Poison Ivy, Joker, or... Orange is the New Black is set in a female prison, and Poison Ivy is the only female Batman villain here. I get so confused with that series. Is it a drama or is it a comedy? I mean, there are a lot of heavy, meaningful scenes, but on the other hand, there's a dude who dresses up like a bat.
Question 7. Get up and shake your funky bang.
Take a stab at energy in its most tasteless form. I like the types of questions that leave a waxy film in my mouth.
Cookie fortune, sweat. Cookie fortune,
Okay, let's read this sucker. To err is human, to forgive divine. Okay, which of these baseball scores describes a shortstop in need of divine forgiveness? E1, E3, E6. In baseball scoring, the pitcher is numbered 1, the catcher 2, first baseman 3, second baseman 4, third baseman 5, and the shortstop is 6. And the E is short for error. But don't look for forgiveness from me, buddy. You'll just have to live with your error, your millions of dollars, the endless parade of women, but not my forgiveness.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, low-hanging fruit. If retailer Lane Bryant started pairing their plus-sized clothing with full-bodied red wines for an enhanced shopping experience, what might they advertise? The Chianti collection, the Beaujolais collection, the Sauvignon Blanc collection, or the Petite Sirah collection? Here's another trivia question for you. You know what Blanc means? It doesn't mean red. Let me show you something. Don't let the name fool you. The Petite Sirah grape produces one of the most robust full-bodied red wines, perfect for a full-bodied woman in a plus-sized red dress. The enhanced shopping experience would also feature the salespeople engaging you in heavy conversation over weighty topics. Pucker up for Uber Scary. So I started using Uber, you know, that private car service app, because I refuse to hail a cab like a chump. The only time I stretch my arm out anymore is to high-five my Uber driver, a person who has my information but I don't know at all. Hey! Which cab driver should Uber not hire? Because he's a mass murderer. Latka Gravis, John Winger, Archie.
Travis.
Travis Bickle is the serial killer played by Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's 1976 classic film Taxi Driver. I find the whole mass murderer cab driver stereotype offensive. Just because somebody wants to make an honest living murdering people doesn't mean there's secretly some crazy wacko who drives complete strangers around the city for money. Take a good look at OUSOB. I love when people just use initials instead of a first name. J.K. Rowling, T.S. Eliot, others. Okay, shape up, because this one can be worth extra points if you get it right.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you want.
Put these people in the following order. The actor from the Hughleys, the author of Lady Chatterley's Lover, the mystery man who hijacked a 727 in 1971 and then escaped by parachute. DB, DL, DH, DL, DH, DB, DH, DB, DL, or... DL Hughley starred in the Hughleys, DH Lawrence wrote Lady Chatterley's Lover, and DB Cooper is the name used for a mystery hijacker from the early 70s who was never caught. That earned you an extra grand. Ah, the 70s, when all you needed to get away with a crime was a parachute.
Here's the jack.
Welcome to the Oh, do you need to be somewhere? My mistake. Here's your clue. Let's get it conned. What film did these actors con their way through? Good luck.
American Hustle, the Free Street Sale. Robert Neptune, just staying. Stop there for now. We'll continue 25 at the most after I finish.
There it is! I'm something of a con man myself. One time I ran this scam where I posed as the host of a fake game show. I would promise the players all sorts of money for answering trivia questions correctly, but once the game ended, I would just pocket the money and run off. Anyway.
You don't know Jack!
Yeah, you're never going to be a good con man. Anyway, that's 24 of Peter Like That. See you next time. Please enjoy the commercial.
The perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at High Horse Coffee House. But it's not for everyone. Frankly, your taste buds probably can't appreciate how complex and rich our coffee is, and